Dennis Eugene Steinour Sr., Petty Officer, 2nd Class, ABH. We are a brotherhood. And, excuse me a minute, I don't care what branch of the service you served in. You're still a brother to me. If you're a Marine, if you're an Air Force guy, you're still a brother to me. These guys are a little extra special because we can talk about things and everybody can relate to it. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. You know, we can talk about what was the favorite thing to have in the chow hall and stuff, and everybody knows it. And it just seems like it goes from generation to generation to generation. The ship started being built in '52, christened in '56, and decommissioned in '94. And well, I just said the other day, I said, I wonder what it was like for these guys in the '80s and '90s. Because we knew what the rooms were like for us in the '70s. And I said, after all those sailors that slept, I said some of them, I said, probably, well, we might have slept in the same bunk at some time, you know? So, yeah, we had the same compartments, so, yeah, and it was just phenomenal, I think. The most is the size. The size of an aircraft carrier is just phenomenal. I went into the forecastle one time just to see how big an anchor chain was, and a link is as big as the tables that are in this room. Just one link of the chain, and we lost an anchor one time over in the Med, and I said, how does that happen? It's just so huge, and but I guess it can happen, and yeah, the size of it. But the brotherhood of like I said, these guys are all my brothers. And whether I know them or not, we hug each other when we leave. There's some of us that are that tight that we go all year. We stay in contact. At least once a month we will start a post on Facebook or something, and everybody will join in, and it just keeps flowing and flowing. We all wish we lived closer together and we could get together and do dinner more and stuff. But these 4 days here for a reunion, it's just something I look forward to, you know, long before it even started. I was just looking out there online. I was ready to say, make my reservation for next year already. And nope, I better wait and talk it over with the wife. How many days do we want to go? You know, and stuff. So yeah, it's a good feeling to be with these guys. It really is. You know, a lot of fun, a lot of, you know, remembering and stuff. And some of them do have sad stories. The guys that I got, yeah, I came on just as the ship came back from the Westpac cruise to Vietnam. And those guys that could tell you what it felt like to have a plane recover that's got bullet holes in it and stuff, you know, and helping the pilots and the navigators get out of them and stuff. And these guys were still on into the '74 and '75 time frame for me, and they shared their stories with me. And unfortunately, I didn't have to go through that. Maybe that's a good thing, at least from looking at it from a standpoint of, you know, the nation not being at war or something like that. But it was just, today we still talk about it, and you know, those guys still tear up 50 years later. So it's just something special about sailors that served, and the women too today. And I have a lady who was a yeoman at this reunion. Her husband served on the Saratoga. She was in the Navy as a yeoman, and just hearing her stories as being a woman in the Navy. We didn't have them back when I was there, but it's just unique. She fits right in with this group. She's just right into us, and she says that she don't know why she waited so long to do this. I would recommend anyway, if your unit is having a reunion somewhere, find out about it, get in on it. You really, really, really don't have any idea what you're missing. Whether you liked your time in the service or not, you've got to look back and what it made you, what it did for you. And if you have respect for that part of it, in my case, a better father, better granddad and stuff, that the guys that help mold you into that person become special to you.